Okay, I'm going to do the morning forecast for Euro USD on the 11th of June. Daily swing structure is bullish. Got our strong swing low and our weak swing high. Our internal structure is also bullish. And when we had a pullback, we came down and mitigated this high probability demand on the weekly and the daily. So it's likely that the daily pullback is complete and we're going to continue and push above the week highs. If we drop down to the 4 hour, we can see that the swing structure is now bearish, but keynote is that we've mitigated this strong high probability daily demand, and now we've had our reaction from there. So the internal structure is bullish, did flip bearish before flipping bullish again. So if we're thinking this is the end of our daily pullback, then our expectation is that we're going to break the 4 hour strong high. This has been some pretty range bound price action, so because it's been pretty sideways moving, there's not really many clear areas of supply or demand to work with. To have this area which got mitigated in the past 4 hours. But yeah, this is pretty sideways choppy action. If we come down onto the 15 minutes, we can see that our swing structure is bullish. Swing structure is bullish. And our internal structure is also bullish. So we've got phase A buys. But at the moment, yeah, this is pretty choppy action. Obviously, look, we've just come down, come up, come down, up, down, up. Not really seeing much conviction in these moves. We have got this 4 hour demand zone which we've just mitigated, which we've just marked on, which coincides with a 15-minute flip zone here. So this could be the indication that we're going to start to move to the upside. But at the moment, the fractal structure is bearish. So if we can get a close above this high, or a break above this high, then the fractal structure will also be bullish. And then we'll be in line on the fractal, the internal and the swing. So if we break above this high, then we can start to be waiting for bullish order flow and look to trade in line with the bullish order flow. I think there'll be a decent amount of liquidity above this high. So decent amount of liquidity in that area, so we need to see how we react. So yeah, at the moment we're waiting for to look for trades. We're looking for long trades in line with the higher time bias. At the moment, the fractal structure is bearish, so we need to see the fractal structure turn bearish, and then if we get an internal break of structure above here. Okay, so these are internal low, internal high. So yeah, expect there'll be quite a lot of liquidity above this internal high, because there'll be a lot of people selling in here and selling after this leg. Could also be a decent amount of liquidity above this high. The people selling here that have held their trades may have moved their stops to here when we broke this low. So there'll be a decent amount of liquidity above this high. What does that mean? Could get a pop into there and a deeper pullback. But yeah, now that we've mitigated this 4-hour demand and this 15-minute flip zone, I would expect to see some bullish order flow kick in.